So, Hamza, the guy that really helped me change my life. And when I say really, I mean really. It might sound like I'm meat ratting right now, but I don't care. Before I started watching his videos, I was what you would call a Jeffrey. And that's probably what you are too. But that's okay, because that's where we all start. A Jeffrey is basically the worst possible version of yourself. He's like the bottom of the bucket, the worst of the worst. We're not trying to be like Jeffrey, we're trying to be like Adonis. So, this is kind of like a video game, you know? Let's call this game Jeffrey to Adonis. Now, in this game, your objective is to transform from a Jeffrey into an Adonis. Jeffrey is your starting point. You have no special abilities or anything like that. Jeffrey can also not do certain things because he doesn't have the ability yet. He needs to unlock those through completing tasks and challenges. Jeffrey's challenges are simple, but in the very beginning, it seems difficult. As you complete more and more challenges and tasks, it becomes easier and easier. Once you complete those challenges, you upgrade and unlock new abilities like raising a woman. Your other abilities also get boosted, like your discipline, money, and intelligence. So now you can achieve more, easier.
Interesting.
After your upgrades, the game gives you new challenges that are way out of new Jeffrey's comfort zone. These challenges unlock new abilities and boosts, which make Jeffrey less of a Jeffrey and more of an Adonis. Adonis is like the final level. You become an Adonis when you max out every single part of Jeffrey's life. And that's the whole objective of the game, to become an Adonis. Now, what if I told you that this game is a real thing and that you can actually get it right now? Sounds like I'm talking a load of rubbish, right? Well, I'm not. Many people play this game and there's one level they can't seem to reach, and that's the Adonis. The game's actual name is called Self-Improvement, and it works exactly like this. There's a reason why nobody can complete the Adonis level, and that's because of what happens after you reach and achieve every single thing you ever wanted in life. The Adonis level is never ending, and even though this is the case, it never seems to get boring, because new challenges are given, new maps to explore, new adventures to embark, and new abilities and boosts are received. So, during my 2 or 3 week experience, I realized something. I realized that life is a game of learning and gaining wisdom to live a life that you desire. Which guy do you think will be more successful? The guy that inherits all his money, or the guy who learns how to make the money? The second guy, right? I mean, of course. I mean, if they both lost all their wealth, the second guy has the wisdom and knowledge to regain it. During this time, I reprogrammed my brain and started all of this from scratch. If I was a Jeffrey, how could I reach the Adonis level? The first thing that I did was changed how my mind operates. I'm busy reading this book called The Power of the Subconscious Mind. And knowing what I know right now changed everything. Now, I won't be talking too much about the subconscious mind, but what I will say is that this is the part of your brain that forms who you are, how you think and perceive things, and finally, your environment. You are what you think about, and that's exactly what I'm doing. I'm training my mind to see things in a different lens. I do this in events that occur to me and the way I see myself. Whenever something bad happens to me or something or someone I care about, then obviously my first reaction is anger or sadness. But then I remember that things aren't in my control and form a new thought, a positive one, of course. Now, to be successful, you kinda need to be delusional. This is what affirmations are. I tell myself that I am successful, that I am gaining subscribers more and more, and that my videos are helping more and more people. I know that this YouTube channel will succeed and be one of the biggest self-improvement channels on the platform. I sound delusional, right? Well, you could think so, but this is what I believe in, and I trust in the process. So, this is the first level completed. The next level would be getting rid of your bad habits. This would be the most difficult level because obviously you're new at this. But this level would bring the most benefits and XP. This isn't no GTA, but you do get some cheat codes that make this level a bit easier. Delaying gratification rather than indulging in instant ones. It's doing the good habits that replace the bad ones. So the next thing that I did was planning my day and having a to-do list on the things that I have to complete that day. I would then see my day as being successful, and anything else would just be a bonus. So, what does a successful day look like to me? Well, like this. I work out, and if I have a rest day, I will do some yoga. The reason I do yoga is because I want to work on my balance and activate my body to become more flexible and control my body. The next thing I do is I affirmate. The reason for affirmations is because it reprograms my brain to think positively and to see myself as the person I strive to become. Take Muhammad Ali for example. I mean, bro had extreme confidence in himself. Another example of this is when Steph Curry was interviewed and was asked if he was the GOAT point guard. Steph replied with yes, even though some people think it's Magic Johnson. This made people think he was arrogant, but this just shows his confidence in himself as being the best point guard ever. Just like I said, you might sound delusional sometimes, but that's what it takes to become successful. And then we have my favorite part of the day, which is journaling and gratitude. I do this in the afternoon and write down how my day was and the ideas and thoughts that were floating in my brain. Right next to it, I write down 5 things I'm grateful for, just to say thank you for the day and the things God has blessed me with. Next is reading. The book I'm reading right now about the subconscious mind really teaches me how I can use my mind to basically do and become anything I want. That's the main reason I read books. I don't care about fairy tales and the fictional things. My primary goal is to expand my knowledge on different aspects of improving myself. Yeah, sure, reading also helps me fall asleep quicker and helps me build focus. But as I said, my primary goal is to expand my knowledge. And you might be wondering, why does God give you such hard times? You might feel wronged and like life is unfair. Trust me, I know that feeling. It's not like God is not there or He's ignoring you. Nope, He's actually doing the exact opposite. God is helping you to become better than you were yesterday, to become stronger. You have to ask for more struggle, for more discomfort, for more challenges to further grow. Miyamoto Musashi once said that you should respect God, but don't always rely on Him to solve your problems. Now, once you've completed these 3 pillars of self and completed the levels, you'd be on course to becoming Adonis. All you have to do after is to stay consistent. You don't have to be extreme, you just need to be consistent. I hope you guys enjoyed the video and remember to improve daily. Thank you.